Hello students, I hope you all will be good at your places, and today I am just going to start the next chapter, chapter 21, framing the algebraic expression. In this chapter you have to just convert the given statement in algebraic form as you did in the chapter 18. But before that I would like to tell you some important things. Here I am just going to tell you the product of the variables and the constant and the variables. Suppose two variables x and y are there. So how do you find the product of x and y? Definitely you will write the xy, and it is right. Okay. But in algebra we write x into y as a xy. Here the multiplication sign is just understood. Okay. And it can be written like x dot y also. Okay. Both are correct. But generally you will see x and y in the book. Got it? And suppose x, y and z, three variables are there. So you may write x, y and z. The product of x, y, z will be x, y, z. There is no need to put the multiplication sign in the product of the variable. Got it? Now suppose one constant and variable is there. So how do you write the product of them? You will write only 5x. Okay, it may be written 5 into x, but in algebra you will write only 5x. Got it? You will write 5x, and here you will write the xyz, and here you will write the xy. Suppose 5x and y. Two variables and one constant are there, and you have to just find the product of three of them. So it will be the 5x and y. This is the product of 5xy. Got it? So this is the some basic thing which I already told you in the chapter 18. Now let's start the exercise 21. Got it? Exercise 21. The first question of this exercise is saying that you have to convert the given statement in algebraic form. Okay, the first part of this question is saying perimeter P of a rectangle is 2 times the sum of its length and its breadth. What is the meaning of the 2 times and the 3 times? As we say in Hindi, 2 guna, 3 guna, 4 guna. Suppose if x is the variable, okay, and you have to write the 2 times of x. So you will write the 2x, means you will multiply this variable by the 2, means 2 guna of x. x का 2 गुना क्या होगा? 2x. Same 3 times of x, it will be the 3x, and 4 times it will be the 4x. Means we have to just multiply that variable by the 2, 3 and 4, whatever the term is given. Okay. So 2 times you have to write, so it will be the 2x. What? So the question is saying, it is the first part of this. For the question you will just look into the book. Perimeter P of a rectangle is 2 times of the sum of its length and breadth, and L is the length and B is the breadth. Got it? And the sum of length and breadth, it will be the L plus B. And the question is saying the 2 times of the length and breadth. It means we have to multiply the sum of length and breadth by the 2. Got it? So it will be the 2 times of the sum of length and breadth. So it will be L plus B, 2L plus B. So this is the algebraic expression of the given statement. Now the second part of this question is saying that the perimeter of a square is 4 times of its side. As I told you, for the 4 times we will multiply it by the 4. Okay, and the question is saying that side is 4 times. Side is 4 times. So perimeter will be P is equal to 4 into side. Okay, so it is the answer. This is the second part of the question number 1. After that, the question number 2 I am just going to tell you. Same thing you have to do here. the sum of x and y minus m. It is the question number 2. First part I am telling you, sum of x and y. Sum means addition. Sum of x and y minus m. Minus n. Okay. As the statement is saying, you have to do same. As the statement is saying, you have to just follow that. Got it? Now the fourth part of the question number 2. This question is saying the product of 12 x, y and z minus the product of 5 m, n. Okay. So what you have to do? This is the fourth part of the question number 2. Product of 12 x, y and z. I told you how to find the product of the constant and variable. You will just write all these things together. Minus the product of 5 m, n. Okay. So this is the answer of this question. Okay. Now the question number 4. In this question you have to just evaluate the algebraic expression. Means the value of the variable is given and you have to find the value of the given algebraic expression. Okay. The fourth question, first part I am telling you, here the value of x is given the 4 and you have to find the value of 3x plus 8. So it will be 3 into 4. We have just put the value of x, that is the 4. So we will write the 4 at place of the x and plus 8. I told you there is the multiplication sign is there between the constant and variable. This is the understood. So when we put the value, so we will put the multiplication sign. Okay. If we will not put the multiplication sign, so it may be the 34. It will be wrong. So we have to put. It is necessary. So it will be the 3 4s are 12 and plus 8. Plus and 8 will remain same. So 12 plus 8, 20. 20 is the answer of this question. Now after the question number 4, all the question 4 onward are exactly same. In all the question you have to just put the value of the variable and you have to find the value of the given algebraic expression. Okay. So I am just telling you the second part of the question number 7. This is the question number 7 and I am telling you the second part. Here the question is saying if m is equal to 2, so find the value of 16m minus 7. So what you will do, you will just put the value of m here in algebraic expression. So it will be 16 multiplied by 2 minus 7 and 16 to the 32 minus 7 and it will be the 25. So 25 is the answer of this algebraic expression. Got it? Now after that question number 8, second part of the question number 8 I am just going to tell you. Here the value of x is given that is 10 and you have to find 6x square minus 25x. Okay. So it will be 6 and x, the value of x is given the 10, so it will be the 10 square because the square is given on the x, minus 25 will remain same and the value of x the 10, so multiply by 10. Now 6 multiply by 10 square, 10 square will be 10 into 10, 100 minus 25 into 10, 250. Okay. So it will be the 600, 6 into 100, 600 minus 250. And when you will subtract the 250 by the 600, it will be the 350. So 350, 350 is the answer of the 6x square minus 25x. You got it? Now I am just going to tell you the question number 9. I will tell you the second part of the question number 9. The question is saying if a is equal to minus 10, so find the value of a square. As I told you, what is the meaning of square? Means we have to multiply the same number by itself. So we will put the value of a in a square, so it will be the minus 10 square. Minus 10 square means minus 10 into minus 10. We have to multiply the same number by itself. 10 into 10, 100, and minus into minus plus, and plus is never written. So the value of a square is 100. Got it? Now the third part of this question, a cube. We have to find the value of a cube, means minus 10 cube. We will just put the value of a cube in that. So here we have to multiply the 10 3 times. Minus 10 into minus 10 into minus 10. So it will be the 1000. 10 into 10 into 10, 1000. Okay, and minus into minus plus, and plus into minus minus. So the value of AQ is minus 1000. Okay. Now I am just going to tell you the question number 15. I will tell you the first part of this question. First of all, it is saying if x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 4, so what is the value of 8xy? So what you have to do, you will just put the value of x and y. So 8 into 5 into 4. Okay, and you will just multiply it, you will get the answer. 5 4s are 20 and 28 is 160. Okay, all the questions are very easy. Now question number 19 I am just going to tell you. I will tell you the first part of this question. First of all, it is saying a is equal to minus 10. The value of a is given, that is minus 10. So you have to find 3a minus 2. So how do you find the value of 3a minus 2? You will just put the value of a in this algebraic expression. So it will be 3 into minus 10 minus 2. Okay. Now we will solve it. 3 into 10, 30. Because the minus sign is there, we will put the minus sign at minus 2. Got it? So it will be the minus 30 and minus 2, minus 32. It is the answer of this question. After that I am just going to tell you the third part of question number 19. So this is the third part of question number 19, 1 upon 5 a square. So how do you find the value of 1 upon 5 a square? You will put the value of a, that is the minus 10, in this algebraic expression. So it will be 1 upon 5 multiply by minus 10 square. Okay, what is the value of minus 10 square? A square means we have to multiply the minus 10 by the minus 10. So 10 tens are 100 and minus into minus plus. So it will be 1 upon 5 into 100. 5 2s are 10, 20, 21s are 20. So it is the answer of this question. 20 is the answer of this question. Now the question number 22 I am just going to tell you. Question number 22. Here the value of p is given the minus 10. I am telling the first part of this. So you have to find the value of 6p plus 50. So 6, you will put the value of p in this algebraic expression. So it will be 6 minus 10 plus 50. 6 into 10, 60. Okay, and the minus sign is there, so it will be minus 60 plus 50, and it will be minus 10 because minus and plus sign are there, so it will be subtracted and the sign will be of minus because the minus value is greater than the plus value. Got it? Now I am just going to tell you the question number 29. The question is saying from the formula, question number 29, the formula is given b is equal to 2a square minus b square. So you have to find the value of b. If a is equal to given the 3 and b is equal to given the minus 1. So you will just put the value of a and b in this algebraic expression to find the value of b. So b is equal to 2 and what is the value of a? 3. So it will be the 3 square minus b square. So b is minus 1 square. So 2, 3 3s are 9 minus, and minus 1 into minus 1 will be plus 1. Now 2 into 9, 18 minus 1, it will be 17. So 17 is the value of b. Okay. So by this way you will solve this question. Now the last question, that is the 31, I am just going to tell you. Here again one formula is given. It is the 31. F means Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit is given 9/5 multiplied by C plus 32 degree, and you have to find the value of the F if C is equal to 40 degree. Okay, if C is equal to 40 degree, C is equal to 40 degree is given, and by using this formula you have to find the value of the F. So we will put the value of C in this expression. So F is equal to 9/5 multiplied by 40 plus 32. 5 is the 40 and 9 is the 72 plus 32, and when you will add you will get the 104 degree Fahrenheit. This is the answer of this question. Okay, so these were some questions from this exercise which I told you. Till then you just keep practicing. Thank you.